Marvel's What If will be coming back for multiple seasons. We know this for a fact. And of course, along with this, the MCU will be seeing a huge expansion of the animated side of storytelling rather soon as well. So it's really no surprise that it was recently revealed that going forward, they will include brand new things that are just now showing up in Phase 4, retelling some of those stories using some of those characters, and also surprises fans will not believe. So let's talk about all this and more. So I think it's pretty safe to say that Marvel Studios so far has done a pretty fine job, all things considered, with Marvel's What If first season. Some episodes have definitely been better than others, while others have shocked and amazed most people, and they cannot wait to see where some of these elements go in the future. Now, of course, when it comes to more seasons, we know that they've recently said that the future for Marvel and animation is pretty bright, and Marvel Studios' What If second season, and possibly more, will go further in depth into doing stories nobody expects, taking some shocking twists and turns, and of course adapting the latest Marvel films. Now, we don't know what exactly they're referencing, but one could be led to assume that maybe what if the Eternals showed right up during the Avengers and just ended Thanos? I mean, why not, right? And who knows what other plans they could have. I mean, the multiverse will be fully cracked open by then. Everybody knows what's coming, so you can really do even more. For all we know, they're going to take some of those elements we've heard about as potential properties that maybe Sony or maybe even Disney wants to work on and go, hey, let's test the waters here for it and see what happens. Because we know that this is sort of the goal, and they can do whatever they really want with anything and not really have to worry about budget or if it necessarily fits into the MCU mold that they're doing in live action. And certainly, Marvel Studios is going to be looking at every single episode that comes out. What gets the most fanfare? What gets the most discussion? What sells the most merchandise? And they're going to be looking at those for full-on expansions and going into new directions. And who knows how they're going to approach many of the new films that are coming out. I mean, they're literally going to be giving us a live-action Spider-Verse film for Spider-Man No Way Home. So who's to say that they're not going to expand further upon that by giving us Spider-Gwen or somebody like that, right? Because that can legitimately fit in it, and Disney doesn't have to worry about the rights issue with Sony. Because in animation, they can do whatever they want and use any character they want without the worry of having to go through Sony. So I think it's going to be really interesting to see how they approach season 2 and beyond, because it sounds like that they got complete freedom now. They're not really being held back by any mandate or anything like that.